We can do better than that, ladies and gentlemen, for the Honorable Minister, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Chris Ngige. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as he said in his speech, 333 recipients, over 90 organizations. These people are usually not picked on the streets. There are criteria that are used to select them. The process is tedious. Selection, editing, traveling to confirm whether it is true or not the recipients deserve the awards, and all of that. But it's not in my place to tell you. There is someone here who is the chairman of the National Productivity Order of Merit Award Committee who will take us through that. Let's make welcome Ikechi K. Uko, Esquire. Distinguished barrister, the time is yours now. Let's put our hands together for them. For him, rather. I get scared when I'm introducing a lawyer because a lawyer is the only one person who writes 1,000 pages of a book and calls it a brief. Now, you can't argue with him about that. A lawyer is the only person paid whether they win or lose a case. And when they quote and say section 3 bracket, once they call bracket, you are going to prison. Put your hands together for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
The special guest of honor, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. We know that equity regards as done that which ought to have been done. So please, may I most respectfully stand and hide behind all established and existing protocols. Awardees, ladies and gentlemen, you are all most welcome. Indeed, I am truly delighted and feel privileged to address this very distinguished audience on the criteria for selection of the recipients of the 18th National Productivity Order of Merit Award. The National Productivity Order of Merit is an award of honor and dignity designed to reward and recognize hard work, innovation, creativity amongst the citizenry of this great nation. And the overall objective of the award is to identify and reward productive workers and corporate bodies in all sectors of the economy. The National Productivity Order of Merit Award Committee consists of distinguished Nigerians with impeccable character and proven integrity from diverse backgrounds and fields of endeavor. Please permit me to ask the members to rise and remain standing. Members of NPOM, please, can you rise and remain standing to be recognized by a grateful nation? Mr. President, sir, very ably represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa. Sir, these ladies and gentlemen have given of their time, their intellect, and their resources. Indeed, it was the 35th President of the United States of America who said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." Mr. President, sir, these ladies and gentlemen are grateful to the nation for the opportunity to serve. And they also salute the memory of 3 of their members who have passed since these many years of service to the nation. Please sit down. In carrying out this assignment, the award committee also placed a high premium on efficiency, discipline, dedication, humility, patriotism, and excellence in service. The selection process was guided by the principle of openness, honesty, and transparency. The committee was very thorough and meticulous in executing the assignment. The mandate of the committee included the following. A, to screen and select qualified organizations and individuals who have scaled through the set criteria. B, to comply with the prescribed Productivity Order of Merit Award criteria without succumbing to extraneous or subjective considerations. C, to protect the dignity and integrity of the award. D, the committee reserves the right to withdraw the award if a recipient is found to have compromised the objective of the award. And lastly, amongst others, to do such other things in which, in the opinion of the committee, is necessary to ensure efficient performance of its functions. The evaluation of individual nominees for the award was based on a 16-point performance criteria, which includes job performance, expertise, initiative, responsibility, leadership quality, team spirit, reliability, outstanding achievements, amongst others. While that of the corporate organizations was based on an 8-point criteria consisting of local sourcing of raw materials, employment generation, staff training, profitability, capacity utilization, corporate social responsibility, export promotion drive, and acclaimed breakthrough. A total number of about 1,281 nomination forms were sent out to all the ministries, departments, and agencies at the federal and state government levels, the organized private sector, small and medium enterprises, professional bodies, etc., etc. I am delighted to disclose that out of this number, 26 individuals and 7 organizations were found outstanding and thereafter recommended to government for conferment of the award. The unemployment challenge in developing economies over the past 45 years, and the fact that the federal government of Nigeria in 2015 included employment in the name of the Ministry of Labor, compelled the committee to identify 3 outstanding giant captains of industry who have been exceptional in job creation and also met our 16-point performance criteria. These 3 giants of industry were recommended to government for conferment of this award under a special category. And this underscores the point that nation building cannot be done without the private sector, and also should not be left to government alone. Please permit me to state with all sense of responsibility that the selection process for all 32 recipients was merit-based and devoid of any extraneous or political interference. Mr. President, sir, esteemed award recipients, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this juncture congratulate all the NPOM award winners for their productive endeavors and outstanding achievement, which have earned them the prestigious Merit Award. It is an award of honor and dignity, which entitles the awardees to all rights and privileges as applicable to other national honors and awards. In conclusion, and on a lighter note, even if productivity and reproduction might appear interchangeable to some people, they definitely have different meanings. So please, don't go and produce 30 children and expect that feat to make you eligible for this most outstanding award. Thank you, one and all, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
A round of applause for the chairman one more time. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the former Minister of Labor and Employment, Prince Adetokunbo, who is here with us. Prince Adetokunbo Kayode, you're welcome. A round of applause for him, please. He was the organizer of this award before, sir, so you have come to your territory. Is what you're very used to. A round of applause for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir, for honoring us with your presence. There is a culture, there is a routine that happens here every year, and that's explaining to you in drama form. And I'm saying this with apologies to all our guests. To have someone like Aliko Dangote seated here, somebody like Tony Elumelu, and the rest of the people seated here, when businesses are waiting and calling, sometimes it looks as if it's going to be a long day if we stay here beyond the expected time. But you give us a minute to do this thing that we usually do every year, and that's the drama. We're going to invite the NPC drama troupe. The drama troupe has 5 minutes. And when I say 5, your time starts now. And that is my final answer. So if you go beyond that, I'm going to take the microphone from you. So please put your hands together for them as they come forward to present in drama the criteria used to select these awardees today. And I said earlier, there's a category of awards that have been given today for the very first time. And these people are honored to be the first recipients of these awards. It's a great honor for us, for you to be here. Please, where is the troupe? We're waiting for you. All this talk is for you to come. I've gone already. There's a Yoruba man over there. Please, a round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Two minutes gone.
I'd like you to know that the day is being observed simultaneously across the country, with state governors expected to preside over the affairs in their respective states. Once again, the theme is productivity for national re-engineering, security and growth. The 17th edition of the award saw 15 individuals and 5 organizations getting the award for their meritorious service in the productive sector. And this 18th edition, there is an increased number of the awardees, which the names will be mentioned very soon.
What do we do?
When you are ready, come and take.
Okay. Oh, only me. See what has happened in the office today. The sack letter. Now, and lock. Only me. See what we are going to do now. You need to go to the village and meet Mama. You just have to go. Where will we meet? Please, let's go. Let's go. I will come and meet you. Tomorrow. Bye-bye. I will come. Bye-bye.
So, even my husband house where they build for village, our assistant, we don't finish them. Even the children's school, assist finish them. Hey, money just they flow nyafu nyafu. When go beg, I go enter. Money, my money, oh, my small business, my recharge card. Hey, Tifo, help me.
Who are you now? What is it? Is it your house? Please. Who are you? That's my wife. Her condition, please. She's pregnant. Hello there. Hey, mommy, in the hospital again. Where's my wife?
Which one?
Hi.
I say no. You dey place thunder. I think you go catch up.
Myself. I find myself in this condition. I am a banker. I have been sacked. Landlord ejected me out. I sent my wife, pregnant man for that matter, to the village. I fight the coming down on only my head. So, no work. Now they say, Mama, no. Can you help me? He get money where? I know his house. I know him. You go help me beg him.
Thunder.
This situation now. I need help. I agree now. Thank you. Landlord. Jeff.
2-4.
I talk to them now. Are you mad?
Are you very sure?
All the suspects have been apprehended, sir.
Are you very sure?
Very sure, sir.
Very good,
On top of the
Inspector.
situation.
Thank
Over.
you, very good.
Yes, sir.
On top of the situation.
Very good. Keep quiet. Keep.
I am a banker. I just
And so?
I'm robber. They just want to
Keep quiet. So you think the only way to survive is through crime? Is that the only way? Cybercrime.
I'm told you a computer. Quiet. The only way to use this knowledge is this the best way to add value to the society? Where's Otapia? End of the road for you and your boys. No room for crime in this city. Keep quiet. The law will have its course. You. My good people of Nigeria, it is obvious that the only remedy to the current economic and security challenges we are facing as a people is productivity. That is because productivity guarantees economic growth and development. Productivity in of life and standard of living of citizens.
Because productivity values work. Productivity values quality. Productivity values the human person. Productivity does not encourage you to pursue life at the expense of others.
Productivity believes that as a people, we must produce that which we consume and consume that which we produce. Productivity is placing a demand on every one of us here this morning for attitudinal change in doing that which is right and doing things right. It's placing a demand on us for creativity and innovation, for continuous improvement, for the mentality, human capabilities. That is all for this morning. At the National Productivity Center, we are fully engaged in productivity promotion and advocacy, corporate management consultancy. We're also involved in productivity measurement, research and survey, and many more. To know more about productivity and Productivity Center, please visit us at plot 2173, Productivity House, Cape Town Street, Wuse Zone 4. Thank you very much. And take them away. Take them out.
A round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I have not seen it before. I don't know if you have. But that is the Inspector General of Police with a walking stick. Put your hands together for him one more time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for has come. I'm going to crave indulgence, all of you. If you have your telephones and their hair, if you may, put them on silence or maybe switch them off if you will. We don't want to be interrupted because this time is the time when His Excellency addresses all of us, and we're going to demand for absolute silence. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor now to invite to the microphone His Excellency, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, ably represented here today by no less a person than the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa. Let's give him a standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen, if you will.
Please sit down. The representative of the President of the Senate, Senator Ben Jumogo, the representative of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Dodi Alimelu, members of the National Assembly that are here present, honorable ministers, particularly that of Labor and Productivity and Employment, and the Honorable Minister of State, permanent secretaries here present, distinguished awardees, chairman and members of the National Productivity Center, captains of industries, the Director General of the MPC and his management staff, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I would start with two sets of apologies. The first is to extend the apology of Mr. President for his inability to be here to confer these awards and also fraternize with the awardees who have distinguished themselves. This is as a result of conflicting schedules. He is at one session of a meeting at this moment. So on behalf of Mr. President, I extend that apology to the awardees. But I believe in the course of time, the Minister for Labor and Employment and myself will organize a session where Mr. President will personally meet with the awardees and have a time of fellowship with them. The second set of apology is on a lighter mode. It is not in the character of Mr. President to come to an event late. And even for this, I did not come late. If you look at page 12 of your program, you will see that I was expected here at 10:30. As a matter of fact, I came 15 minutes before then because it is in the character of Mr. President to always arrive at an occasion at the estimated time that is expected. But because of the caliber of the awardees, men who have and women who have distinguished themselves, and the value we attach to your time, on behalf of the DG, of MPC, and the members of the organizing committee, I personally take responsibility and apologize for the mix-up in the program. Thank you for your patience and for honoring this nation. It gives me a great pleasure to be here today on the occasion of the observance of the 18th National Productivity Day and the conferment of National Productivity Order of Merit Award, designed to recognize and reward excellence in all sectors of our economy and life. Our gathering here today practically demonstrates our commitment to the promotion of the ideals of a productive nation, given the significant role of productivity in wealth creation, employment generation, social progress, and improved standard of living in our people. It is also an indication of the firm commitment of government to entrench the culture of productivity and excellence in the psyche of all Nigerians. Nigeria as a country is blessed with enormous human and natural resources, and therefore has every reason to be a major economic power. To transform this nature's given resources into source of strength requires creativity, innovation, resourcefulness, hard work, and dedication. The theme for this year's celebration, productivity for national re-engineering, security, and growth, is therefore not only timely, but apt. This theme is a strong affirmation of the central place of productivity in achieving sustainable national economic growth and development. To trigger and sustain growth momentum, productivity is absolutely critical. Ladies and gentlemen, this administration inherited a skewed economy where the oil sector contributed 90% of foreign exchange earnings over the years. Past periods of relatively high economic growth were driven by our reliance on our oil sector revenues. Regrettably, past several administrations abandoned the residual investment-driven non-oil economy, which constituted 40% of gross domestic product that provide millions of jobs to able-bodied Nigerians. To address this imbalance, our commitment to achieving economic diversification has been at the heart of our economic strategies under the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan. This medium-term plan, development plan, charted the trajectory for our economy to exit from recession and return to the path of sustainable, diversified, and inclusive growth for all Nigerians. As a result of these reforms, the economy has recovered, and we have had 11 successive quarters of growth since our exit from recession. This administration recognizes the critical role of infrastructure in ensuring a rapid economic growth and development. We have therefore made massive investment in power, rail, and road. Our economic diversification programs are already impacting micro and small enterprises, as well as manufacturing, mining, and agriculture, among other key sectors. We are now ranked 131 on the World Bank's 2020 Doing Business Index by moving up 15 places from the 2018 position of 146. The nation has been recognized as one of the most improved economies in the world for running a business. Our country has steadily returned to the path of growth. The journey to food security and self-sufficiency is well underway. We have made outstanding progress in almost all segments of agriculture value chain. Consequently, 10,000s of jobs in agriculture, logistics, manufacturing, and rail sectors are being created. We shall sustain these policies to ensure additional investments are channeled, thereby creating more jobs in the sector. Our social intervention programs are worthy of commendation. Through the programs, we have provided millions of school children with meals in primary schools, microloans to traders and entrepreneurs through the trader money, skills and knowledge acquisition support to graduates, and the conditional cash transfers to the poorest and most vulnerable in our society. At the heart of inequality and insecurity is pervasive corruption. I urge all Nigerians to collectively resolve to fight and expose corruption and the corrupt. This is how we can foster a broad-based prosperity required to create a country that is not only for a few privileged, but caters for all Nigerians. In the same vein, I urge our state governments to intensify their own efforts to instill improved fiscal transparency and accountability, as well as promote fiscal efficiency and optimum use of our very scarce resources. The trust of this administration is to consolidate on the achievements made in the last 4 years by intensifying efforts on security, restructuring the economy and fighting corruption, correcting the lapses made, tackling emerging challenges facing the country and taking bold steps in transforming our country and setting her on a sound and sustainable path to an enviable height. It is in line with this that we have, since our re-election in March this year, been mapping out new strategies aimed at fostering unity and at the same time liberating the bulk of our citizens from the shackles of corruption and poverty. To the awardees, I say a big congratulations. We celebrate you today for your outstanding achievements and breakthroughs in your different areas of enterprise. I trust that this award will propel you to greater heights and to do more for sustainable growth in our country. To whom much is given, much more is expected. I therefore urge you all to redouble your efforts in serving our great nation and humanity. Please permit me to commend the Honorable Minister of Labor and Employment, Senator Dr. Chris Ngige, and the Honorable Minister of State, Festus Keyamo, SA, as well as the Chairman and members of the National Productivity Order of Merit Award Committee and the entire management and staff of the National Productivity Center for a job well done. I understand the screening process was very rigorous and tedious. Your transparency and thoroughness has indeed sustained the integrity of this award. I am indeed proud of all of you. Your Excellencies, distinguished awardees, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me end this address by reiterating that productivity is crucial in creating the condition necessary to achieve sustainable national growth and development. Productivity makes things work and makes things work better. Let us all make productivity a household word and part of our everyday life. It is only such sustained efforts that can transform our national economy to become more productive, secure, stable, and competitive. Once again, I thank you all, and I congratulate the recipients, and I thank you for your kind attention. God bless you.
That was the speech of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari, to mark the occasion of the 18th National Productivity Day and conferment of National Productivity Order of Merit Award, NPOM, delivered by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa. He chronicled the programs of government since 2015 in the diverse economic sectors geared towards reducing unemployment and wealth creation. And like we've been saying, the award since inception has indeed been creating the desired awareness and competition among government officials at the federal, state, and local government levels, including the private sector, who have consistently strived to improve their productivity and be considered for recognition and the conferment of the award, as more organizations and individuals are recognized and rewarded for higher productivity through the National Productivity Order of Merit Award. The foundation for productivity, consciousness, and improvement is indeed being laid and consolidated in Nigeria.
So that we can be fast. You are blocking the entrance once again. I don't know how to do this. Do we have? Where is the officer that was carrying the walking stick? Can we clear these people from here? Even road safety is included. I don't know what to do at this point. You watch Elijah Aliko Dangote sitting there and you're sitting at the edge of his seat. That is rude. That is just rude. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the Nigeria Media Merit Award winner of 2014, Radio Nigeria's #1 radio newscaster, Fubara Pepo. Put your hands together for him as he comes forward. Next to him is a woman that traded her height for a beautiful voice, and she indeed got it. Bayelsa Media Award Best Female Voice of the Year 2017, Emilia Injemudia. A round of applause for them. These are my colleagues. They will, in the next 5 minutes, present these nominees, and the awards will be presented.
Thank you, Solomon. Can we give a thunderous applause to all the recipients? If you celebrate others, you will be celebrated. And we can see that the president is already there to present the awards. First to receive the award in the individual category is Professor Ishak Olarewaju Oloyede. We can do better than that. Nominated for the award for his transparency, accountability, and immense contributions to the growth and development of tertiary education in Nigeria. We can say that as Registrar of JAM since 2016, Professor Oloyede has epitomized efficiency and effectiveness as a shrewd manager of people and resources. A change agent extraordinaire, he has taken the operations of JAM to the next level through his exceptional hard work, powered by innovative technology, passion for excellence, and unimpeachable integrity.
Move to the next one.
All right, you can see that he's already received his award.
The next one.
The next is High Chief Richard Onwuka Egbuli, nominated by the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission for his competence, hard work, managerial acumen, dependability, and invaluable contributions to this. Your Excellency, sir, please confer on this humble, accomplished administrator, selfless technocrat, reliable and dedicated citizen, and role model, the highly esteemed National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Can we give High Chief Richard Egbuli a round of applause? The next is Dr. Ujeme Ibire Erujapo, nominated for the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Road Safety Corps for exemplary life of service, intelligence, resourcefulness, patriotic zeal, and commitment to duty. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this award recipient deserves the award for a lot of achievements. You can see her in her uniform. In order to align the FRSC with the global concerns on road traffic injuries as a growing health issue, she's done quite a lot. Can we put our hands together as she receives the National Productivity Order of Merit Award? That's the 2018 National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Dr. Erujapo is an efficient administrator, patriotic and committed road traffic manager, and she's been decorated by the President. A round of applause for her, please.
Dr. Aisha Abubakar, Commissioner of Police, is next, and she's nominated for the award by the Nigeria Police for her great feats as the lead veterinary doctor in Nigeria, in the Nigeria Police. It's therefore my honor and pleasure to present to you this dutiful and first-class police officer, veterinary doctor, a motivator and law officer per excellence, Dr. Aisha Abubakar, for conferment for the noble and highly esteemed National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, madam. Please a round of applause for her. She's been decorated. Next is Professor Adeshola Olatunde Adepoju. Professor Adeshola Olatunde Adepoju, nominated for the award by the Governing Board of Forestry Research Institute of Nigeria for his managerial acumen, problem-solving skills, and exemplary life of service. The man of knowledge standing before us is an author and co-author of over 70 books. I have the singular honor of presenting to you Professor Adeshola Olatunde Adepoju to be conferred with a highly exalted National Productivity Order of Merit Award as the newest feather to his distinguished cap. Congratulations, sir. And Hajia Vivian Idama is next. She's nominated by Glory Land Institute of Management Studies, Ankba, Kogi State, for her resourcefulness, creativity, job creation, initiative, and community development service. Your Excellency, sir, it is my great pleasure to present to you this illustrious daughter of Nigeria, a woman with a passionate commitment to her chosen profession and philanthropist for the conferment of the Exalted National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, Madam.
All right, let's give her a round of applause as we call on Barrister Georgina Ekeoma Ehuria, MON, nominated for the award by the Federal Ministry of Interior for her contributions to efficient public service delivery and selfless service. There she comes. A round of applause for her. Your Excellency, it is a great honor to present to you this accomplished public servant for conferment of the prestigious 2018 National Productivity Order of Merit Award. A round of applause for Barrister Ehuria, please. Let's appreciate that. The next is Professor Hussaini Doku Ibrahim, FTRAN FIMC FNIM. He is nominated for the award by the Raw Materials Research and Development Council for his excellent services to the nation. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure to present to you this awardee or award recipient is conferred with this highly esteemed National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Another round of applause for Professor Ibrahim, please. Alhaji Abubakar Mamu, CON, is next. Nominated for the award for his exemplary leadership qualities, commitment to work and patriotism. Your Excellency, please confirm this as accomplished administrator, selfless public servant, and dedicated citizen, the highly esteemed National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Can we celebrate these people, please? Another round of applause for Alhaji Abubakar Mamu.
Next on our list is Colonel Hamid Ibrahim Ali, retired, nominated for the award by the Nigeria Customs Service NCS for his creativity and administrative excellence as Controller General. Sir, it's my greatest pleasure to invite you to bestow upon this accomplished administrator the highly exalted National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, sir. Please a round of applause for him as he's being decorated. Next is Engineer Ahmed Farouk Umar, FNSC, FCIA. He is nominated for the award by the Federal Ministry of Transportation and for his contributions towards the improvement of communication, navigational and surveillance CNS facilities in order to ensure safe and efficient air traffic service in the Nigerian airspace. It is therefore my greatest delight, Your Excellency, to present to you this excellent airspace manager, public administrator and innovator to be decorated with his well-deserved National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, and another round of applause for him, please. Next is Professor Olarimaju Adigun Fagbon, SAN, nominated for the award by the Lagos State University LASU and supported by the National Universities Commission, NUC, for his uncommon commitment to duty and high level of productivity, which has elevated the academic, physical, and social development of the university. Your Excellency, sir, thank you so much for presenting or having presented. All right, thank you very much, sir, for having presented him with that award.
All right, next is Professor Benjamin Chukuma Ozumba, nominated for the award for his excellent services to the nation and in recognition of his robust intellectual prowess and managerial skills, which he has brought to teaching and learning in Nigeria. Mr. President, my great pleasure to present to you this illustrious son of Nigeria and a man with a passionate commitment to his chosen profession for the conferment of the National Productivity Order of Merit Award, which he has just received. Can we give Professor Zumba a round of applause, please? Next is Chief Nabil Ahmed Saleh, JPFIMC, nominated for the award in recognition of his immense contributions to the manufacturing industry, wealth creation, employment generation, and poverty eradication in Nigeria. It is with great pleasure that we present him for the conferment of the highly esteemed National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, sir. A round of applause for him, please, Chief Saleh. Next is Alhaji Lawal Aliyu, Ubando Mandaura. A round of applause for him, Alhaji Lawal Aliyu, nominated for the award for his technical expertise competence, high sense of responsibility, and good leadership qualities. Permit me, Mr. President, to present to you a humble public servant who has shown without any doubt that a public servant can be devoted, dedicated, productive, and exemplary. Congratulations, Alhaji Lawal Aliyu Bantu Bantaura. Can we give him a round of applause, please?
Mr. Shuaibu Ahmed is next. He is nominated for the award by the Bauchi State Hospitals Management Board for his commitment, dedication to duty, and loyalty. Your Excellency, sir, it is my pleasure to present to you this quintessential Mr. Shuaibu Adamu, a very dutiful and dedicated public servant who has served his fatherland meritoriously for the conferment of the prestigious National Productivity Award, Order of Merit Award. Please, congratulations and a round of applause to Mr. Adamu. Next is Malam Al-Hassan Saleh Yakmut. He is nominated for the award by the Civil Defense Correctional, Fire and Immigration Service Board for his impeccable character, unalloyed commitment to duty, professionalism, and grassroots sports promotion. It is therefore my delight, Your Excellency, to present this first-class administrator, grassroots sport administrator, and diligent public officer to you to be decorated with this well-deserved National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, sir. A round of applause for him, please. Comrade Boboy Balake Gama is next. He's nominated for the award for his invaluable contributions to industrial relations practice, conflict resolution, and industrial harmony in Nigeria. Mr. President, sir, it is therefore my pleasure to present to you this dynamic labor leader, skillful negotiator, bridge builder, and accomplished administrator for the conferment of the highly deserved National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, sir.
And next is Dr. Leo Stan Oki, nominated for the award by Zynox Technologies for his managerial acumen, passion for information communication technology, ICT development, wealth creation, and employment generation in Nigeria. Your Excellency, sir, my pleasure to present to you this digital entrepreneur, serial wealth creator, employer of labor, and icon of hope, to be decorated, as has been done now, with a highly treasured National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Can we give Dr. Leo Stanike a round of applause? The man who has seen to technology advancement in the country. Next is Hajia Dr. Muhiba Dankaka, OUN, nominated for the award by the Kaduna State Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines, and Agriculture, Katsima, you can see her there, in recognition of her immense contributions to commerce and industry, job creation, and poverty eradication in Nigeria. Congratulations. She's been decorated as a notable entrepreneur, philanthropist, a role model, and achiever. Can we give her a round of applause? Hajia Dankaka. Next is Mr. John Momo. Can we give him a round of applause, please? Nominated for the award by Channels Television for his exemplary leadership qualities, entrepreneurial dynamism, and immense contributions to the growth and development of the electronic media. This awardee in 23 years has grown from being a star employee to creating a multi-million-dollar media enterprise employing over 400 staff. Your Excellency, standing before you is a special blessing from God to humanity, a man who has made invaluable and lasting contributions to the broadcast industry, both nationally and internationally. Can we give Mr. John Momo a round of applause? I'm sure lots of us tune to Channels Television on a daily basis. Congratulations, sir.
Sam Orishemi Omashe is next, nominated for the award by the Nation newspaper for his commendable honesty, moral leadership, exemplary team spirit, and the most consistent columnist in Nigeria. Your Excellency, sir, standing before you is a quintessential man, a pride to the nation, and one worthy of recognition. And please confer on him this prestigious National Productivity Award, Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, Mr. Mashaya.
Next is the special category, and we're beginning with job creation. Can we give a thunderous applause to Alhaji Aliko Dangote? Nominated for the award for his contributions to wealth creation, employment generation, and socio-economic development of Nigeria. Your Excellency, he has established the Dangote Group as a small trading firm, of course, in 1977. Confer on this accomplished business administrator, serial entrepreneur, philanthropist, and employee of labor the well-deserved National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Another round of applause for him. Is part of the special category. Another distinguished Nigerian that follows is Dr. Oba Otudeko, CFR. Nominated for the award for his entrepreneurial skills, technical expertise, professionalism, and immense contributions to nation building. For him, it's not all about wealth creation. He believes that created wealth must be put to good use. And so he has been honored, and of course, as an accomplished banker, accountant, and achiever with excellent credentials and testimonies of achievements for the award of the prestigious 2018 National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Then, of course, Tony Elumelu, COM. Can we give him a round of applause? Nominated for the award for his managerial acumen, creativity, innovation, and invaluable contributions to the banking sector and entrepreneurship development. Your Excellency, standing before you is an investor, business mogul, and banker who has made tremendous impacts in the promotion of entrepreneurship in Nigeria. A creator of wealth, employer of labor, and philanthropist. We present to you to be honored and decorated with the 2018 National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Can we give Mr. Tony Elumelu a round of applause, please? Thank you.
This one is not working. It's here. It's not working.
Now to the organizational recipients of these awards. We begin with Cases Group.
We're taking a pause to have a snapshot. The special group category are having a snapshot now. That's Aliko Dangote, Tony Elumelu, and Otudeko, Dr. Oba Otudeko. Three of them are having a snapshot with the president, the minister, and of course the PG of NPC. Congratulations on your awards. Please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we please sit down? The awards are still ongoing, and the award recipients don't even have the way to pass to come to get their awards. Well wishers, we want to beg you. Photographs can come later. Please, let's go to the groups category now.
Cases Group, nominated for the award for his high professionalism, continuous improvement practice, and immense contributions to wealth creation and overall development in Nigeria. It is therefore my greatest pleasure, Mr. President, to present to you the Cases Group, an exemplary and dynamic company for the conferment of the prestigious National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations, Cases Group. Vintage Farms and Products Limited is next. Nominated for the award for its contributions to employment generation and immense contributions to diversification of the Nigerian economy. The company's mission is to create a working ranching model that views the ranch as an ecological resource base, using cattle as an important tool to manipulate the surface of the ground to achieve conservational goals. Your Excellency, it is my greatest pleasure to present to you the exemplary company whose activities are not only aimed at satisfying the needs of the teeming Nigerian population, but also providing job opportunities to many Nigerians for the exalted National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Congratulations. And Dufil Prima Foods PLC is next, nominated for the award by the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, for its productivity improvement in the manufacturing sector and an excellent performance in its corporate social responsibilities. Now, this is home to Nigeria's most loved noodle brand, Indomie Instant Noodles. Your Excellency, sir, before you is a benevolent company that has not only transformed its immediate communities, but it is also committed to building of capacity of its staff for the Exalted National Productivity Order of Merit Award in the organizational category. Congratulations, Dufil.
From Dufil, we move to Dozie Oil and Gas Limited, nominated for the award for its high professionalism, the use of cutting-edge technology, immense contributions to wealth creation, and overall development of Nigeria.
Where is Dozie? Where is
Dozie Oil and Gas Limited.
Are they absent?
Do they have a representative, Dozie Oil and Gas?
The man cannot even pass.
Okay, please can we create space for Dozie Oil and Gas to get to the president? Okay, there he is. Your Excellency, it is my greatest pleasure to present to you an exemplary company, an indigenous employer of labor for the glamorous National Productivity Order of Merit Award. A round of applause to Dozie Oil and Gas Limited. Congratulations. Next is Crisoro Group. Crisoro Group. They are nominated for the award for its contributions to economic development and growth of Nigeria through its high professionalism, creativity, innovation, and employment generation. It is good to bestow upon this indigenous employer of labor the prestigious 2018 National Productivity Order of Merit Award by Mr. President. Another round of applause to Crisoro Group. Congratulations.
Go ahead.
Next is Bakbando Foundation for Physically Challenged Persons, nominated for the award for its immense contributions to the well-being of persons with disability in Nigeria. It's a foremost operational non-governmental organization poised with the drive to cater for the vital needs and well-being of persons with disability in Nigeria. Your Excellency, Bakbando Foundation deserves special recognition and accolades, and so it is my delight to present them for the Benevolent Foundation the conferment of the Exalted National Productivity Order of Merit Award. Bakbando Foundation. There they are being decorated by the President. Can we give them a round of applause, please?
Oh, yeah, who's clapping?
And then Reynolds Construction Company Nigeria Limited is next. Reynolds Construction Company Nigeria Limited, RCC. They've been nominated for the award in recognition of the company's high sense of corporate social responsibility, local sourcing of raw materials, and industrious attributes. Reynolds Construction Company Nigeria Limited, RCC. Please, can we make way for Reynolds Construction Company, RCC, please? Reynolds.
Samane.
Please, we have the RCC. They have successfully used raw materials that are sourced locally in Nigeria and have conserved foreign exchange. Please permit me, Your Excellency, Mr. President, to present to you this noble construction giant that is always in the forefront in the quest to give succor to a teeming population within the facilities of its operations for the 2018 National Productivity Order of Merit Award.
Is that the last one?
That's the last. Can we give them a round of applause? Reynolds Construction Company, Nigeria Limited.
Thank you very much, Fumara and Emilia. You've done an outstanding job. A round of applause for our citation readers. They have done great. Thank you very much. The good Lord bless you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. President for starting. At this point in time, we call on all the recipients to come out and have a snapshot with the President before he takes a seat. Honorable Minister of Labor and Employment, members of the high table, please join the snapshot. All recipients, please, step forward. Can we clear the frontage for this? Please, I beg of you. Oh my God. I have called all the awardees.
We just witnessed the presentation awards to deserving Nigerians, those who have made contribution to productivity and say the day is a reminder to all Nigerians to reflect deeply on productivity, especially in the face of Mr. President's next level agenda and his vision of maintaining the tempo of economic re-engineering. The call to Nigerians is to constantly strive to improve productivity in all facets towards ensuring the sustainable growth and development of the nation. Part of the activities marking the day is exhibition of made in Nigerian goods, which again demands of Nigerians to patronize at all times, as this is the only way we can grow our economy. It is said that no nation can enhance the quality of life of its citizens as well as be self-reliant and competitive in the international market without productivity. Productivity, we all know, is indeed the most important determinant of socioeconomic growth, wealth creation, employment generation, and overall improved standard of living. Given this cardinal role, it is imperative that the citizenry be consistently reminded of the need for developing a productive mindset that would ensure the productive growth of all sectors of the economy.
I want to declare as the master of ceremonies of this occasion that no photographer should be paid here today by reason of what you're doing here. I think the picture has been taken already. Thank you. While the recipients are still standing there, we can excuse Mr. President to take his seat and members of the high table. But I want to call on all the members of the committee of the Productivity Award to please come forward and join the recipients. That is the second agenda of the photographs. Your Excellency, Mr. President, you may take your seat now with other members of the high table. It's now time for members of the committee, the Productivity Award Committee, led by their chairman, the barrister. Please step forward for your snapshot with the awardees, quickly. 1 minute.
We will let them know on our way out. All the awardees will still take with the bracelets. Okay. Because this one was nothing at all.
Because of the nature of the environment and the crowd that was here, the pictures were not properly taken.
The security men are not helping us.
The security men are not helping us at all. Today that we had a police officer that was given an award today, I thought the police was going to work their hearts out. We didn't see them do that. And so on our way out, we're still going to take a picture with the president and the rest of the awardees.
So go ahead and do that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. You don't need to tell me. No, just go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're gradually coming to the end of this program. So we'd like to call on one of the recipients to give the vote of thanks on behalf of the awardees. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor to invite the chairman, Honeywell Group, FBN Holdings Group, Dr. Oba Otudeko, CFR, to give a word of appreciation on behalf of all the awardees. Let's put our hands together for him as he comes forward. Oba Otudeko, please. Let's be seated just a few minutes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for this honor.
You can just go ahead and talk because they're just...
Well, this is a wonderful day, and I want particularly on behalf of all the awardees
to congratulate the Ministry of Labour for the great work that they have done. Thank you very much, Mr. President, sir, through you, the Secretary to the government. We are very, very grateful for this honor that you have done, in recognition that you have given to us for our continuous, persistent commitment to growing the economy of Nigeria. On behalf of all employers of labor, all the awardees, and all who are working in the private sector, as well as the public sector, I want to say thank you. I want to also confirm to you that what you have done to us is an inspiration, a further call to more duty, more hard work, and particularly for those oncoming behind us, that through working for Nigeria, empowerment of Nigerians, we will be recognized by our government, who are the leaders and the leading partners for the progress of our nation. Once again, Your Excellency, the Secretary to the government, through you to Mr. President, we are intensely grateful. Thank you very much, and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, sir. You've done quite a great job. Thank you so much. At this point in time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the Director General, National Productivity Order of Merit Award, for the vote of thanks. Put your hands together for Dr. Kashim Akko, DG NPC. Let's put our hands together for him, please. Oh, I beg of you, forgive me. I made a mistake. The mistake is mine, strictly. The mistake is mine. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I'd like to invite the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Labor and Employment. Please forgive me. Mr. Permanent Secretary, have mercy on me. It's an eye problem. I attended night school, so I wasn't seeing very well. Mr. William Nwako Alo, a round of applause for him, please. Sorry, sir. Thank
you. First of all protocols already duly observed. Let me first of all please thank the Almighty God, the giver of life, the man that made it possible for us to be here today, to witness this great occasion where our dear country, Nigeria, has recognized people who have distinguished themselves in their various endeavors for the service of this country. Let me in a special way thank His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is ably represented here today by the Secretary to the Government of the Fifth Nation, my own boss, Boss Mustafa. My boss, thank you, sir, for coming and being a witness to this very important occasion. Let me also thank the Chairman, Senate Committee on Labor for making it possible to be here with us today. Let me also thank my boss equally, the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in charge of labor and employment, for making it possible to be here and for being a part of this success story. He has done much in organizing this function, and he is here physically present. Let me also thank in a special way the awardees. If they had not distinguished themselves in their various endeavors, we would have been here today. All we are saying, keep it up in your service to our fatherland, Nigeria. And for all of us who have been here, that came from all different places in Nigeria to be here, all we are saying is thank you for being part of this very wonderful occasion. It is our hope and prayers that those of you that came here will go back safely to your various destinations, and we hope to meet again here next year for another award. Thank you, thank you. May God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Permanent Secretary. The PAMSEC says,
and also thank the MC.
A round of applause for the MC. The Permanent Secretary thanks the MC. There is a special picture outside, the awardees and the high table only. That will be done as soon as the national anthem has been taken. Having said that, let's rise up on our feet as we take the national anthem, please. Nigerians, let's be on our feet. Let's be upstanding as we take the national anthem, please. The Nigeria Police Band.
Madam Mrs. Paul said that some awardees that paid for the clothes, they've not collected. So we
It is important to note that a competitive economy is characterized by rapid manufacturing of goods and export growth, combined with sustained technological upgrading and diversification. Viral institutions, adequate infrastructure, stable macroeconomic environment, high level of education and training, labor market efficiency, financial market development, as well as technological readiness. These are issues or areas the present administration is striving to put in place so that we can compete favorably in the international market. On behalf of the production crew and my co-commentator, Emmanuel Ayimiro, I am Austin Anyebe saying,
you can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at NTA Network News, Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online, or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, you can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
For anyone who values financial security and ultimately desires financial freedom, creating at least one additional stream is no longer a luxury. It has become a necessity. Diversifying your income stream is crucial to protect yourself and your family against the unavoidable ups and downs of economic and industry cycles. Because of the financial risk that come from relying on one source of income, such as a job or a business, consider creating at least one or more additional streams to generate cash flow. The benefits of having multiple streams of income include peace of mind, because you know there will always be money to spend. Also, you will earn much more than you currently earn from your day's job. Therefore, you will live bigger and better. Your additional income streams can be active, passive, or a combination of the two. Some may pay you for doing something that you love, active, while others can provide income for you without having to do much of anything at all, passive. Here are multiple streams of income opportunities: selling information in hard book format, selling information in the form of downloadable ebooks, making money from referral opportunities, training classes, consulting opportunities, dealership opportunities, design opportunities, manufacturing opportunities, investment opportunities. The list is definitely not exhaustible. To create wealth, you must make investment that will create dependable streams of income flows, independent of your main source of income. The time to act is now. Begin implementing this practice, and before you know it, within months, you can be enjoying the benefits and the financial security and freedom that comes from having multiple streams of income.
NTA, you can't beat the reach.
Lights, camera, action. Pictures are created in accordance with the creative vision of the photographer. The ability of a photographer to express perceptions and emotions in order to convey an impression connotes the art of photography. Most photographic works show aesthetic qualities. Some create an illusion, while some abstract photos may paint a deeper meaning from the ordinary. All this depicts the creativity of this artistry. In the early decades of the 19th century, photography captured more detail and information than the traditional methods of replication, like painting and sculpture. Today, photography still remains a unique art form that demands creative thinking from the photographer. We all love taking pictures, but there's a whole lot that goes into making our pictures look flawless. In this artistry, every detail counts.
I'd usually like to start with one light and then improve my lighting style up to the point when I get the kind of picture I want to shoot. So I'll start with this. This is always called the main light, and I'm going to start the main light on camera right. Okay, fine. So the next thing I need to do now is to position her. I like you to sit down, look towards this light. You can put one foot up, one foot down, make yourself relax. Come to the edge of the stool. Good. Fine. Are you relaxed enough? All right, so just smile, and let's see how this goes. Fantastic. So with every shot I take, I begin to readjust my camera till I achieve what I want to see. So right now, there's too much lighting coming on her face, so I'm going to have to work on my lighting style and try it again. And well, it looks much better this time around. This is one light setup. And when I took the first light, there was too much light. I had to adjust my settings. And she looks more like this now.
New technological trends in digital photography have opened a new direction in full-spectrum photography, where careful filtering choices across the ultraviolet lead to new artistic visions. This art entails careful staging and lighting of the picture.
I'm going to make it very simple. So I'm going to just add one more light, and then I'm done. This light I'm adding is called a hair light or a rim light. It allows the picture to have a form. And so I can see her in a beautiful place. Beautiful. You see the picture has changed again. You notice there's a rim light now that has created a form. When you look at the first one, it was bare. And the second one has some form of rim between it. And then from here, we go into post-production and print. This is the picture, and it comes in two formats. It comes as a JPEG, which is a camera processed option, and it comes as a RAW version, which is the original version with the camera shot the picture. So I'm going to edit this in RAW right now. So I start with this. Good, so the picture is out now, and I start to work on it. Luckily, she has a very fresh face, which is an advantage. So I may not do as much. I just have to work on the colors of her dress, her lips, make her hair look beautiful. I'm going to paint her up in lights and shadows now. I'm putting a bit of darkness to her face.
The stages of photograph has evolved over the years. In amateur processing, the film is removed from the camera and wound onto a reel in a dark room. But technology has taken a new dimension in this artistry.
Technology has overtaken all of that now. Makes it easier for a lot of people. Makes it more accessible for a lot of people. Back in the days, they had a few labs that did darkroom cleaning, or washing as it was known in the day. But today we have a download, edit, upload, and print very, very quickly. And then you can see how far we have gone in the last few minutes. So this is the original picture. And then this is the Photoshop picture. The colors have changed. She had a red look initially. Now it's looking more like her skin tone. The dress is bluer, which is making more. And then you see her hairline. I've defined her hairline more. And then you see the little imperfections we had initially have been removed to give us a, so to speak, final finish. We're good to print. I'm doing the image right now, and I'm going to send to this little printer here, which does my emergency prints. Beautiful. And she's ready to go.
After so much skill and time spent, the end result is indeed worth it. Or what do you think?
Stress is a normal physical response to an event that makes your nervous system feel threatened at the perception of danger, whether real or imagined, giving your body automatic mobilization process known as the fight, flight, or freeze response. This automobilization response, or stress, is designed to protect your body. When it is working well, it helps you stay focused, energetic, and alert. In an emergency, it spurs you into action to defend yourself. Stress, however, becomes worrisome when it is overwhelming. It can damage your health, your mood, your productivity, relationship, and even your quality of life. Stress is chiefly induced by environmental conditions or stimulus and emotional instability. Work-related stress is the second most commonly reported condition in the self-reported work-related illness. According to research results between 2011 and 2012, an estimated 428,000 workers suffered from work stress. Stress affects different people in different ways, but generally, the chemicals that are released by the body as a result of stress can build up over time and cause various mental and physical symptoms. These include irritability, anger, depression, anxiety, food cravings, lack of appetite, headaches, sleep difficulty, and the list is endless. How one handles one's stress depends on the causes and the symptoms, but it is imperative to note that once the pressure or threat has passed, your stress hormone level will usually return to normal.
.uk and click on Entertainment, then NTAI. You can also download the iOS or Android app on your mobile devices to watch NTA International on the go, anywhere in the world. NTA International, your window to the world.
My name's Mr. Muftau Abiodun Balogun. We started this business 4 years ago, and this is the production outlet where we do about 4,000 to 5,000 birds per day. With the closure of the border recently, we've been experiencing massive surge in demand. Our sales per day now is going to be between 15 to 20,000 birds. We needed to expand all avenues because of the multiplier effect it's creating. And the most interesting thing about this closure is that many of my farmers today are farmers we recruited recently, and they are young graduates. What the government is doing will lead us right. And I can tell you, if the government sustains this thing, sky will not even be our limit.
The existence of illegal detention camps, which masquerade as rehabilitation centers across the country, is deplorable. Not less than 6 of these illegal homes were uncovered and their owners apprehended in Katsina, Kaduna, Kano, and Kwara states in the last few months. In all of them, hundreds of victims, mostly young boys and girls, were put in confinements and chained to the spot. All the victims manifested signs of torture and abuse. The maltreatment of inmates of illegal correctional homes elicited national outrage. Many Nigerians have condemned the evil acts of the proprietors of such homes. Following the development, President Muhammadu Buhari enjoined the Nigeria police force to raid such illegal centers anywhere they exist throughout the country. Our focus today on Dateline 360 is to examine the proliferation of these illegal centers and what is necessary to dismantle them. Welcome to Dateline 360. Good to have you join us. I am Lydia Odije Ochi. Kaduna State Police Command evacuated about 300 persons from an illegal rehabilitation center in Rigasa, Igabi local government area. The center was sealed.
In chains and in pens, abandoned by their parents and dehumanized by their upkeepers, abused by fellow inmates and ignored by the outside world. This summarizes the fate that befell these inmates of an illegal rehabilitation center in Rigasa, Kaduna State. It was the first of such centers busted by the police in what has recently become a coordinated nationwide crackdown on such centers of abuse guised as rehabilitation centers.
The man who is operating the so-called rehab or Islamic school alleged that the parents brought their children or their wards to the place for Islamic education or rehabilitation once if you are a stubborn person. But when I came here personally myself, I discovered that the place does not even look like a rehab or an Islamic center. Because we discovered that we have small children under 5, graduates, even civil servants are here. Most of them are chained. As far as I'm concerned, this is not a rehab. Rather, it's a modern-day slavery.
This development has attracted presidential commendation of the Nigerian police and a marching order to scale up the onerous obligation of rescuing the citizenry from such gross violation of their humanity. Almost all the inmates have one thing in common. They were taken to the center by their own parents or relatives for various reasons. Many of them are counting years of being in the center with all the brutal realities their incarcerations are operating with.
When you gather children with adults, with criminals in one place, everything happens.
So how is life like at the camp?
Life is awfully. It wasn't enjoyable at all because we have stepped from sleeping, eating, bathing, washing, and other freedom of normal human beings because we are treated like slaves.
It is inhumanity, typical malice and slavery. Everything is by force.
Over 200 inmates of an illegal rehabilitation center at Olore Central Mosque in Ojo area of Ibadan, Oyo State capital, have regained freedom. Kayode Oladosu reports that the illegal center was discovered from a tip-off to the police.
Illegal rehabilitation centers have been a national phenomenon as the police bust another one in Ibadan. The State Commissioner of Police, Shino Olukolu, who led his men to the scene of the illegal center, rescued 34 females, 191 males, 11 children, and 23 sick ones that were allegedly detained and chained for the past 2 to 10 years.
And actually, when the police got here, we discovered that young men, young women are being kept in captivity in a dungeon-like situation. As a matter of fact, man's inhumanity to man is being manifested in this environment, and we are not happy about the situation.
It's a very pathetic issue, but we are going to take care of the situation.
Grievous inhuman treatment and torture of the victims at times resulted to death and were subsequently buried. Some of the victims, looking malnourished and unkept, narrate their ordeal.
I used 1.5 years in there, and with that 1.5 years is being held and take people's money and property. They will beat you and humiliate you. They take hose pipe to beat you 500, 200 stroke of the cane to spoil you, to try to downgrade and also submerge you under their black power. They've been here for so long. People have been thinking, what kind of human beings are these? Are they one undefeatable Goliaths? They even try to fragment the government, that the government knows about what they are doing. Meanwhile, people that are educated knows that the government of Nigeria will always never allow this kind of thing to happen.
I'm from Mushin. Because of I don't used to hear word. That is why I'm here. It's because I'm not hearing word. That's why my parents brought me here.
They told me that I should come and follow them inside one car. Not knowing that they're all liars. Say that they are SARS officials. Because I don't drink good water, bath. I know they bath regularly for 2 weeks.
With this unwholesome development, your state government has ordered the demolition of the center. While describing the incident, Governor Seyi Makinde vowed to prosecute all those running the facility, adding that it was wrong for certain individuals to perpetrate crime under the disguise of religion.
Yes, we've marked it for demolition. The government will do everything that is humanly possible to ensure that this kind of thing is stamped out in our environment. But I mean, there are houses right around here. These are people, if they see something, ideally they should say something. Because this kind of thing couldn't have been going on without, all of these people and the houses that are just nearby here, without them knowing about it. So they should have been, they should have reported this thing to the authorities, and maybe we will have unraveled this a long time ago.
The police were able to do further investigations, further search, and anyone at all who is found culpable will definitely be arrested, investigated, and prosecuted diligently to serve as a warning to others who may want to operate such houses that serves as illegal detention centers.
5 persons suspected to be connected with the center were arrested, while victims are receiving care at the government-owned rehabilitation center. This is another crackdown of illegal rehabilitation centers in the country, with a lesson for everyone to take note that no responsible democratic government would tolerate any existence of facility serving as rehabilitation center other than that of government.
The police in Kwara State also discovered an illegal rehabilitation center in Ilorin with 108 inmates found in inhuman conditions. The center is said to have been in operation since 1977.
There were 103 males and 5 females in the rehabilitation center at Olorunsogbo area when the police struck.
Some of them have diseases that are not treated, infectious diseases that are not treated but are allowed to be spreading in the camp. It is so sad that fellow humans can be kept in that kind of condition.
Their ages are between 12 to 40. Some of the rescue inmates are drug users indeed, but their experience at the center is horrible.
I was chained on my right legs with one of my people here. So on getting there, we only ate twice in a day, sometimes once daily. Sometimes at all, we will not even eat for like 3 to 4 days without not taking anything.
They used to beat us. Most of us that are here, most of us are not normal. There are lunatics among us. We'll be sleeping with them.
We'll be sleeping with them inside the same place.
They bait me with oil before going to the room, scrape my head. They said I wore tall jeans. This is not a tall jeans. You understand? Scrape my hair. After that, then I was taken to this room where I saw boys of 4 years old being locked up for almost 5 years, claiming they are learning Arabic and they're not learning nothing.
75-year-old blind proprietor of the center, Rahim Owotutu, claims that the parents willingly bring their children to the center for rehabilitation.
While some of them are cultists, some are imbecile, but their parents want them to learn Arabic knowledge, and God is answering their prayers.
This is the residence of Alhaji Rahimi Owotutu, who was alleged to have been operating an illegal detention camp in Ga Odota area of Ilorin. Surprisingly, NTA News observed that a group of children were on ground learning the Islamic knowledge. But who is Rahimi Owotutu and how does he come by the inmates in his rehabilitation center?
I have known Alhaji Owotutu for a long time. I know him as an honest Islamic cleric, and people bring their children and words for rehabilitation.
We are just living near in the house, so I don't know. But they used to do Islamic study there, but I don't used to enter their house, so I don't know what they are doing inside.
I
took my son to him because he was stubborn, but today he is better and happily married.
I
took my son to him to learn Islamic education, and today he is doing fine and adding value to the society.
Some of us are stubborn, some are cultists, some are arrogant. They bring us here to learn Arabic.
The police are continuing investigations on this discovery.
Right now, what we are doing with the rescued victim is to invite the parents. We'll interview the parents. Some of them we will release the children back to them. Some of them that we know cannot adequately take care of these children, the government will come to assist them. Then with the suspects that we arrested, the perpetrators of the illegal detention camp, they are going to be arraigned very soon.
There are many Islamic centers across the state and the country, just as tradomedical homes, where people patronize for the care of their loved ones. Ilorin has a high record of drug abuse and mental impairment among the youths.
Meanwhile, the Adamawa State Police Command discovered an illegal rehabilitation center in Yola, the state capital. Bilkisu Abubakar reports that the police rescued all the victims, including a legal practitioner amongst them.
This is Wura Hausa, a renowned commercial
area in Olasar local government where the illegal detention center located and has been in existence over the years. The center, which has been discovered by the police, where victims that under captivity have been seriously tortured and maltreated. 15 victims were rescued and 4 suspects apprehended. Some of the victims who narrated their ordeals said they were lured before taken to the detention center.
The reason why they took me there is because my brother and the Malam that is in charge of the distribution of our inheritance connived and said I should go and collect some part of my inheritance. So my share of inheritance was with the man, and they said I should go and collect it. When I went to his house, I just saw 4 guys started slapping me, and they bungled me into a 406 car like a kidnap or something. So when they took me to the house, they just formulated a story that I abused the Malam. So and immediately they took me to the room, they started rushing me, they started beating me. They kept me there for like 4 months, 4 months plus, above 4 months. I saw him with a pistol gun, and he directed me to a room. He even blinded my left eye. I couldn't see for like my right eye. I couldn't see for like 2 weeks.
You eat dawa, kuka, yes. If there is fish, no salt, no maggi, nothing. I know sometimes I watched a corpse who was victim. He was denied medical access. I've been begging for a common paracetamol for over 2 weeks. I cannot afford to have a 2020 naira paracetamol.
The State Police Command sent the suspect with the exhibits and now in the police net. An investigation is going on.
One surprising thing, all we've rescued, 13 of them were adults, ranging from 22 to 45 years old each. It is only 2 that can be called teenagers because they are 17 years each. 15 people are kept in a small bungalow in a small room. At least they are subjected to a lot of hardship. They are suffering a lot of injuries. We are being, at least they sustain a lot of injuries, and there's no medical attention given to them.
The police maker called on general public, especially parents, to ensure moral upbringing of their children. Already, the victims have been taken to the government remand home for the counseling and to subsequently reunite them with their families.
Some federal government organizations, civil society bodies, and professional groups in Nigeria are collaborating to deal with the problems of modern-day slavery, an issue which they say is undermining social development. This was the thrust of the 10th annual conference of the Social Workers of Nigeria in Abuja. Austin Anyebe was there.
Said that the world we live in is not fair to many people. This is because there is inequality in every aspect of human life. No wonder one great philosopher said, if there are no set of rules to regulate human conduct, life becomes survival of the fittest. Modern-day slavery is a crime where the most vulnerable men, women, and children are abused for criminal profit, with many victims forced to live and work in horrible conditions for little or no money. They are controlled with threats and abuse and have no means of escape.
The statistics are terrible. There are agencies telling people they have jobs abroad. And you, like anybody looking for a good life, you apply. And they say we have jobs in Oman. They mention all these countries of interest, only for you to arrive there. And it's not what you were told. First, what type of job will you do that your passport is seized at the point of immediately you arrive? Why should a document of your liberty be seized from you? People come, promise you they will send your child to school, just the child comes to help out. They bring the child to the city centers and deploy them for something else entirely.
The statistics released by the Global Slavery Index in July 2018 indicate that there are 40.3 million victims of modern-day slavery worldwide, 71% of whom are women and girls, and 25% are children. Nigeria has a total number of 834,000 people, which account for about 15% of the 6.4 million people living in modern-day slavery in Africa. In fact, Nigeria is ranked 32 out of 167 countries with the highest number, with the country said to be a transit and destination country when it comes to human trafficking.
This slavery before now used to be what we all know as slavery, but it has over time evolved into a daredevil monster which now encapsulates issues such as human trafficking, child trafficking, sex trafficking, domestic servitude, forced labor, and a whole lot, which are basically in our society and have eaten deep into the fabric of our culture. And not until these issues are brought to the fore, not until then are we able to nip them in the bud.
My cousin graduates and no employment, and out of frustration went abroad looking for a job, and I think he didn't take the right route to the UK and has been deported back to Nigeria.
Curtailing this human crime, social workers at the conference held in Abuja say requires strong legislation and interagency collaborations.
The agency had rehabilitated and reintegrated a lot of traffic victims in one form or the other. The agency had also convicted a lot of criminals of human trafficking.
The council now has an unlimited jurisdiction to provide free legal aid for indigent Nigerians.
For now, human trafficking is seen as a high-profit, low-risk business which allows traffickers to operate with impunity. This is more so that there are only a total of 11,096 prosecutions globally in 2018.
The National Human Rights Commission, NHRC, has expressed serious concerns over the proliferation of illegal detention centers across the country, saying that such centers must be closed to save their victims from further torture and inhuman and degrading treatments. Executive Secretary of the Commission, Tony Ojukwu, who stated this in Abuja while reacting to the discovery of these illegal detention centers in some parts of the country, regretted that some activities have further expanded the frontiers of human violations in the country. According to him, acts of torture and all forms of inhuman and degrading treatment under whatever guise are clearly illegal, constitute human rights violations under the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, as well as the Convention Against Torture and other international treaties to which Nigeria is a signatory. Furthermore, the Anti-Torture Act of 2017 signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari clearly outlaws and abhors acts of torture, inhuman and degrading treatment, and makes them punishable with imprisonment. That's about it on Dateline 360 today. Thank you for your attention. I am Lydia Odije Ochi. Goodbye. See you next week.